they said to stop it, right? I heard it just yesterday, not to bulldoze the house anymore, stop it. So my question is, when the judiciary is telling to stop, why is the executive power, the legislature, taking this action? That means, are they not in terms with each other? Do they operate separately? They have to operate in unison, no? They have to be together, no? The legislature, the executive and the judiciary. So why, if the judiciary is the head who is going to make decision, they are the one who is going to interpret the law when there's a dispute. So now the judiciary has said to stop it. So will the Prime Minister, the powerful Prime Minister, going to stop it, or say, I don't listen to the judiciary?
Asha Lama, ma'am, welcome to the Gorkha Spirit.
Thank you so much.
What's your party's stance on the issue of squatters?
Okay, the landless squatters, we have a very strong stand on that issue, because we understand that government has to take certain strict action. I know that we are for the actions, okay, but we are not supporting the government for taking that action in a very unprofessional way. You know why I'm saying? Because before, as per the International Human Rights Convention, it's written, and that we have in our law also, because we are part of that convention, signatory. Those people should first be settled elsewhere. The children should be taken away. The women and older people should be taken away, and kept them at a safer place, provided whatever needed to be provided, and then you could have bulldozed that settlement. Our stand is for that, not against the government taking actions against the landless squatter. They had to do that, but only the process, the way they did it, too early. I will say that action was too early without preparation. That's only our stand.
Governments think that the squatters are just like criminals. They occupied the government's lands. So you are opposing that, or just
no,
it's just a opposition party?
No. How can you tell your own citizen criminal? What have they done?
They occupy government's land, actually.
Yes, government land, but who got them there? Who settled them there? It was the past governments. They didn't come on their own. If there is a system and the government, proper government, nobody will come and stay in their the empty government lands. There was a process. The past governments who were there, they were the one who put them there and used them as voters. And we understand the truth. That's why we are raising a voice. You cannot use the people for your convenience. You use them. And today, whoever people had used them, they're not saying a word. They have not come forward to even help them, support them. No. We understand the politics. That's why I'm saying, whatever this government has done, what the past have done, they have destroyed the nation. Let me be very honest. But this new government, where people have high hopes on them, they also, first thing they did was ran the bulldoze. Now, what are we going to do now? We still say that they are the best. For us, when you crush the humanity, you don't have any of those humanity, compassion and kindness. Do you think that we can have faith in this government? They were not, they were not wood. They were not the forest woods. They were not the bricks, or they were not the mountains or rocks or something. You just scrape it and throw it. What they did was on humans. They were Nepali, and they are not foreigners, okay? They are Nepali from the Nepalese soil. And my big question is, how did they become landless squatters today? My question, how? And who is giving that definition to them? Who is giving that definition to them? What made them landless squatters today?
Your party chair, just like obstruct the government's process. Your party chair just like announced to united the squatters and encouraged to do the protest.
Not protest.
In social media, he has written.
Okay, there were some people, landless squatters must have come in protest, okay?
That will solve the problem, actually.
No, that will not solve the problem, but the government is now fully aware that what they did was wrong, because all over Nepal, our party has helped the people to write the petition to their local governments and the authorities. to stop it. Because it is 100%, believe me, it is an infringement of the human rights. And no government has the right to do that, nationally and internationally.
So, what do you think about the Supreme Court's decisions?
They said to stop it, right? I heard it just yesterday, not to bulldoze the house anymore, stop it. So my question is, when the judiciary is telling to stop, why is the executive power, the legislature, taking this action? That means, are they not in terms with each other? Do they operate separately? They have to operate in unison, no? They have to be together, no? The legislature, the executive and the judiciary. So why, if the judiciary is the head who is going to make decision, they are the one who is going to interpret the law when there is a dispute. So now the judiciary has said to stop it. So will the Prime Minister, the powerful Prime Minister, going to stop it or say, I don't listen to the judiciary? Now it is up to him to decide. And the public, he should come to public. Let me tell you one thing. Why isn't he coming in front of the public and talking to the public? How can a leader stay away from the public and rule this country? This is exactly like, a mafia don. He doesn't have to come before the public because he's scared to face the public. And a Prime Minister is people's person. And he is operating just like a mafia don, hiding behind the closed doors. This is totally not acceptable for us.
After the Supreme Court's decision, the government still continues his bulldozer, the squatters' houses.
Where have they? I don't know. Where?
Still,
Sukhum Basti, they were supposed to do, they didn't do it, no? Yesterday they were supposed to do it.
We are still seeing the same cases in just like western region of the nation. In Nepal, Kolpur areas, still we found that.
Yes, Kolpur, was there an incident, bulldozing incident? Because Kolpur, our team is there. They have all signed, they have given the petition to all the, the local bodies. So I don't know. I heard one lady, she fainted, one picture, but we were very busy yesterday and today. I have not gone through it, but I will find out to my Jilla team what it is all about. Is the bulldozer going on? Because I never got any calls.
So, do you think that the government will accept the decision of the Supreme Court?
Oh, what a question you are asking. You mean to say judiciary is not the supreme head to decide? They are the one who can interpret the constitution in case of ambiguity or in case of any arbitrary, issues. But now you are telling on human ground when there is an issue.
It might be the media trial, but the Prime Minister's statement is now is become viral in social media.
What did he say?
It's do not offer the government's activities. It's not the whatever.
No, that means he's ignorant. He's ignorant. If he does not listen to the order of Supreme Court, that means he's holding all the powers in his hand and turning into a dictator.
So why the government listen the Supreme Court actually?
Because they are the one who's going to interpret the laws, confusions, any confusion, disputes. They are the one to interpret the constitution in the right way, the laws in the right way. So if you don't want to listen to him, then whom are you going to listen to? Your fathers from outside? Who? Hamita, we have to understand the process. We need to understand the process. A country has to run in a process, in a system. You cannot, overrule a decision of one of the system. You cannot do that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
for joining us.